Story time. Um, Someone asked me recently I'm notorious for regaling the tales of radical behavior, merry pranks, and furtive lurkings and such of the past. So someone asked me to tell some of my famous stories. So I thought I'd tell this one. At an undisclosed location, uh, shortly after the beginning of the millennia, I was at a undisclosed festival in an undisclosed location. And I worked security, and the property we were on is a couple thousand acres of private property. And on the second day of the festival, the county sheriffs and the state troopers set a roadblock up about a mile up the road, stopping every car that came and went. Well, not so much that came, but every car that was leaving. Um, and as the festival drew to a close, it was a 2-day festival. It was Sunday. And people started packing up to leave. As the security specialist, I decided to put my forces to work, seeing as how 90% of our work up to that point had been talking people on mushrooms and Molly into putting their clothes back on, to actually doing some security work and keeping our people secure. So we set up a chain of people through the woods and got out a roll of raffle tickets. And then as people were lining up to move out of the festival, we warned them about the roadblock and the drug dogs up the road and said anything that you have that you should not have, you give it to this undisclosed person and they will give you a raffle ticket. And he will give it to an undisclosed person who will give it to an undisclosed person, and so on and so forth, and through the undisclosed area of the undisclosed woods, and meet you on the other side of the roadblock about a mile up the road on this gravel road that you turn off from just after you get past where the cops are. And so we did that for 7 hours while the festival cleared up, and the county sheriff was proud to report that they did arrest 3 people for driving while drunk, which we told people not to drive if they had been drinking. It was on the flyers. It was on, yeah, we made sure. So that really wasn't us, but they made no drug bust whatsoever throughout the entire festival. They did bust a guy incoming to the festival with a couple pounds of mushrooms. But on my watch, nobody got nabbed. And so we had a human chain through the woods going all night long, right up until Monday morning when they finally pulled the roadblock. And nobody got caught. So that's tales from a drug war veteran security specialist.